Hello. For my persuasive presentation, I chose to discuss public smoking. I want to begin with telling all of you about the damage secondhand smoke causes with smoking in public. It is just as if you were smoking on an actual cigarette. From being around cigarette smoke, which can contribute to cancer, and this affects the lungs, breasts, brain, cells, and the kidneys. You can also get emphysema or asthma. So I also have to say to all of you that secondhand smoke is much more dangerous than if you directly inhale the smoke, and research shows that by making public smoking easier, then being around it increases 4 times more and increases the toxins as well. I plan to educate you on this subject. About 4,000 people have died because of secondhand smoke. There are many more reasons to ban public smoking. Some people could be allergic, and exposure contributes to long-term effects. To protect all of us, we need to make a policy in every single public place and keep the smokers away from the innocent children and non-smokers. Because of the laws that contribute to eliminate smoking in public places, there are fewer hospital-related visits from tobacco use, and fewer heart attacks have happened by 33%, and 17% dropped in cardiac arrest. This issue can be a huge debate. Smokers argue that they have rights. However, so do non-smokers. So if you are in a public place, then your rights as a non-smoker are demolished because smokers and their smoke pollute your air. And it is not fair. If you want to smoke, then you should go to a designated spot that should be outside for you to smoke in. If they want to smoke, that is a choice, but they will have to go elsewhere. Most people do not want their clothes to smell or their eyes to burn, and they certainly don't want to have to deal with coughing all the time because of their exposure to secondhand smoke. Wake up, people. Smoke drifts, and it is unpleasant. Another fact is that even though tobacco use is an option, inhaling and exhaling the secondhand smoke is not, so the choice is not there and is impossible to get away from. However, here are a few cons. Most places, for instance, bars, they fear that they will have a loss of business. And then that could occur in that establishment. So for that type of business, the people should have not be forced to breathe in the toxins. Now, the law is against public smoking should go into effect. And the bar establishments need to create an area outside for the smokers, a certain amount of feet away from the establishment and the public. There are many other aspects to the reasons why public smoking is a problem. People throw their cigarette butts in the ground most often. This adds up, so the ban would help with reducing litter in the streets and all over. Not to mention, it pollutes the air and is dangerous to the environment. People should be able to enjoy their environments without having to breathe unwanted toxins. If we pull together, then we can enforce this and maybe help others kick the habit. With that being said, maybe we can help the others who are exposed to this dangerous habit as well. and will help the smokers to cut back, especially if the bad weather is often around. I hope that I have influenced all of you in a positive way to look at all the aspects of the pros and the cons of public smoking. Thank you for your time and for listening. My sources that I used are www.unfiltered.com, www.cnn.com, and http.voice.yahoo.com. Thank you again.